It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mississippi Braves. The Blue Wahoos look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next, Chris Fernandez, the Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Stepping up now, Jesus Sucre. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Saucedo ranging up the middle, and a good throw gets him one gone. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Now at the plate, Greg Granderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the catcher, Steve Rivers.
Standing in, Steve Rivers. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Rowley is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. David McCormick will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Into the box now, Adrian Rowley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Adrian.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped down the line. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Standing in, Garrett Turner, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Don couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. McCormick is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the
Batting
breaking
third,
ball. Garrett
the third
Turner
baseman,
becomes out number
Johnny
2 this inning.
The main job
Garcia.
of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Johnny Garcia is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I got the count.
Hey, this
1 and
guy's
2.
dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Second inning coming up here at Blue River with no score. In now, Luis Martinez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Luis Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Saucedo takes it in. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team.
Darryl.
And guys, looking at their loss last game, I think the common theme in this one is the fact that they gave their opposition way too many chances, committing 3 errors. That is not the MO of what makes this team great. They're going to have to figure out a way to flash the leather much better today. Let's take a look at what happens in this one.
Stepping in, Darryl Jones. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
At the plate, A.J. Jackson, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Now at the plate, Darren Hoffman. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9. He's ready. Here's the first off. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Rowley on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Pensacola's out in front here, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Stanley Matsui, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Stanley Matsui.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today.
Batting fifth.
And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Digging in now, Miguel Arias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
1 out, nobody on. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In now, number 88. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Striding in, Jonathan Villar, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Now a swing and a fly ball. Turner is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Batting 9, the designated hitter, Frank Quantrill.
Coming to the plate now, Frank Quantrill. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jesus Sucre.
Digging in to try it again, Jesus Sucre. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0 is a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
The batter, the left fielder, Greg Granderson.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Greg Granderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Ready now, Steve Rivers trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to right center. Turner giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Now at the plate, Omar Rosado, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Batting 8th, the left fielder, Wesley Batts.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Wesley Batts. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
0-1.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about
shortstop,
7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Digging in, Eloy Saucedo. First pitch on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even...
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and
Now
push
batting,
it in the 5.5 hole. That's the Tony
Darryl
Gwynn spot.
Jones.
Into the box now, Darryl Jones, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in now, A.J. Jackson, skied in the air to straightaway left. Bats coasts under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. In to score, the runner from third.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren Hoffman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Jones stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swing and a liner. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Frank.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Striding forward now is the DH, Frank Quantrill. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded
now
with
batting,
one away.
The right fielder.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box, Jesus Sucre. Hit hard to the right side. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the throw in gets away from him. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Coming to the plate now, Greg Granderson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
They just keep pouring it on this inning. That's 5 runs so far, and they're not finished yet. They've been teeing off on everything they see, and they're showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Julio Uribe answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
32, Julio Uribe.
In now, Steve Rivers. Strike called. Now the throw down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Ready for another shot now. Luis Martinez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Left field and deep. Bats ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Now
standing in now, Darryl Jones.
Darryl Jones
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Uribe, just 18 years old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and a changeup. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Turner moves over. And the inning is over. Big inning for them, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Blue Wahoos lead it 9-0. So stepping in, Adrian Rowley. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's a ball. And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Weak grounder down the line at third. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Now batting,
Hey, listen,
The right
D-Roll, they're
fielder.
not going to complain at all.
Garrett
A base hit is a base hit,
Turner.
even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Stepping in now, Garrett Turner, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, third baseman, Johnny Garcia.
So striding in, Johnny Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Martinez. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Stanley Matsui.
Now batting, Stanley Matsui comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets a third one, and he gets a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
Into the box now, Miguel Arias, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping into the box, A.J. Jackson. He hit a sac fly earlier.
A.J. Jackson.
First delivery to him on the way. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Into the box, Darren Hoffman. Strike taken to throw. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Jonathan VR. He grounds it sharply to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 10-0 score.
Designated hitter.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch, infield playing back, a ball is able to sneak through, a base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Jesus.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his third knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Stepping in now, Jesus Sucre. Liner toward right center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Now in the box, Greg Granderson. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they just continue to pour it on here.
Talk about a one-man gang. He notched not 1 but 2 doubles earlier in the game, and now he goes deep. He's seeing the ball extremely well and punishing every mistake he sees in this one.
The catcher,
standing in now, Steve Rivers. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Saucedo ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a drive out to left center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Now to the plate, Darryl Jones. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Turner is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Wahoos are on top 14-0. Stepping in, number 88. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Omar Rosado. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get a knock.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Into the box now, Wesley Bats, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far.
Now
that's
batting.
4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Eloy Saucedo. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hard hit ball to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Pensacola's out in front here, 14-0. Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Jackson.
The shortstop, A.J. Jackson.
Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bats is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Darren Hoffman.
So digging in now, Darren Hoffman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
One out, nobody on. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Number 2, Jonathan Villar.
Settling in now, Jonathan Villar. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adrian Rowley. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now, Garrett Turner, fouled off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Pretty impressive. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box, Johnny Garcia. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind 0-2 now. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Miguel Nunez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 14, Miguel Nunez.
Into the box now, Frank Quantrill. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Frank Quantrill.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Oh, and he botches it. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he's safe. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. So it's a lone runner all the way over at third after the error. And next it'll be the outfielder, Jesus Sucre. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Turner is after it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Stepping into the box, Greg Granderson. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Hit on the ground out to short. Saucedo is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number 8, Steve Rivers.
At the plate, Steve Rivers. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Rowley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 1 run scored without the benefit of a hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. It's stretch time here by the shores of the Blue River. The Blue Wahoos lead it 15-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Stanley Matsui. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
0-1's the count.
Fastball called for strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
0-2, here it is. Smoke toward third. Hoffman scoops it up, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 25, Miguel Arias.
Digging in once again, Miguel Arias. A ball and no strikes.
0-1, no strike.
Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, number 88. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Luis Martinez, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. This is line to left, and another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Martinez stands at second with no outs. Back up the, oh no, that got him. Throw won't get him. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're
Jackson.
losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Into the box now, A.J. Jackson. Fly ball to straightaway left. Bats sprinting after it. Now this will rattle up against the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Man, I think
Now
I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in one game here. It's been incredible.
Chris Nieto comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there.
Chris Nieto.
Darren Hoffman will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner goes for third. That's a strike to throw down. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Turner is in pursuit, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. The tag gets one. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Now batting, designated hitter, Frank Quantrill.
Next will be the designated hitter, Frank Quantrill. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. So 2 runs on 5 base hits, 1 error, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Wahoos are on top, 17-0. Striding into the box, Omar Rosado. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. At the plate, Wesley Batts. He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Called strike 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Eloy Saucedo, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesus Sucre. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Rowley on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Greg Granderson.
So striding forward now, Greg Granderson. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. First offering on its way. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite
catcher,
field. That's a switch hitter's delight. The ability to use all parts.
Stepping in now, Steve Rivers. Strike taken. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Granderson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis.
So coming to the plate, Luis Martinez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Popped up. Garcia is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Pensacola's out in front here, 17-0. Now back to the top. Adrian Rowley. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The right fielder, number 2, Garrett Turner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Turner. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. And with one out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the ninth inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the ninth inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Strike three. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Into the box, Johnny Garcia. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
From the stretch. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses with it, 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
17-0 the final tonight. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. David McCormick notches his 3rd win of the year as his 20 strikeouts ties a record for the most in a game. Chris Fernandez was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.